The animals had been slain, cut in half down the spine. Blood was everywhere. The ground seemed soaked in it. A covenant was being cut. The two men stood opposite one another. Each removed his robe and handed it to the other, then clothed himself in his covenant brother's garment.
I am putting on you and you me. We are one.
Picking up their weapons from the ground, each handed the other his sword and his bow. By this action, they understood.
Your enemies are now mine and mine yours.
Then they handed each other their belts.
When you are weak, my strength will be there for you.
In a figure-8 path, both walked through the pieces of flesh, lying opposite one another. It was a walk into death.
I'm dying to my independent living and to my rights.
They swore by an oath as they pointed first to heaven,
God, do so to me
and then to the slain animals.
if I break this covenant.
Then each made a cut on his wrist, and with the hand clips, the two men mingled their blood.
It is agreed. We once two have now become one.
In turn, each recited when he owned and when he owed. From this day forward, they would share all their resources.
What is mine is yours. What is yours is mine.
Each reached down and scooped up dirt mingled with small stones and rubbed this abrasive into their cut in his wrist.
Wherever I am, when I lift my hand to see the scar, I will remember that I have a covenant partner.
They exchanged new names.
Because of covenant, I have a new identity.
They sat down to partake of a covenant meal. One broke bread and placed it into the covenant partner's mouth. Then the other did the same.
You are eating me, and I you.
Finally, a memorial was set up, a pile of stones, a planted tree, a written contract, as a testimony of the covenant they had made.
Now I call you friend, my friend, who sticks closer than a brother.
Recorded in the annals of those who were eyewitnesses, portrayed on canvas in dramatic portraits of history, these are the very customs of covenant propagated in the history of mankind, passed from one generation to another, one tribe to another, the symbolic enactment of which it meant to be a brother of blood. This is our subject of study for the next 11 weeks, a study that will take us directly to the scriptures, the source of all truth, for he is the God of truth. I can safely say that if you do your due diligence as a child of God and give yourself to the study of what God reveals to us in his word, you will have an entirely new appreciation of what it means to be in covenant with him.